Okay folks, I got it on automatic. This is the Z30. Off to work, a little bit late as usual. Trying to get everything squared away. Okay, so I got it on the Betty Crocker cookbook. I tried using that Best Buy headphone microphone. Lousy, especially on the microphone. Any type of knocking against it, you could hear all the thumps and scratching and stuff. I should do my limbs and put them out. And unfortunate news that my father-in-law passed away. So I had a video, but it was so bad I decided not to put it up. The sound was awful. And also there was a lot of vibration. So I'm trying the Z30 again, okay? Just to see. There we go. Now it works. There's no stabilization. Going to put her back up there. It's wandering, so it's looking for continuous, so I'll just leave it right there. It's on automatic. So the camera's pretty stable. It's at 30 FPS in the movie mode. I can hear the volume, all that. Now, the experiment is, I don't have it hooked up to the USB-C. I'm trying to see if this camera overheats, because there's no record limit, okay? So I'm trying that out. I'm also looking for the wobbly effect, whatever, at 4K 30. So, anyhow, what a lot of people don't talk about the R7 is even if you have a headphone jack and a microphone jack in, the LCD screen will not hit it, you know, if you flip it. They talk about it misses the microphone jack, but they don't say that it will also miss the headphone jack. So that's kudos for Canon for doing that. The battery is excellent on the R7. So I'm going to compare it to this Z30. But the basic thing is the R7 tells you when it starts to what's going on? Starts to overheat. So they have like a 10-bar system. When it gets in the red, that's when you shut it down. Nikon, they just turn off the recording and then everything goes blank. Now you can hit the shutter button and it'll wake up, but it may overheat. So that's what I'm testing out. So I know the performance in driving the car. I left it on automatic to see what it can do. I can put it on aperture priority, which I got the best results out of the R7. But anyhow, what I like about the R7 is the great autofocusing. What I like is a lot better than the Z30, but the Z30 has improved quite a bit. I got the 35mm f1.8, and it's at f8 now. So f8 gives you a better dynamic range. You know, the farther views are clearer instead of any bokeh. Of course, it'll go down automatically at nighttime to 1.8. Also, I'm trying to tighten down my ceremonic, but I see it shaking. So I'm hoping you're not getting any noise. Now with the sound system of the Nikon, they're excellent. I think they keep it on voice a lot better, and they reduce the car noise. I'm not using the Rode wireless mic. I got the air conditioner on full blast on the defroster. It's recording. Now, I see a green light in the back by the OK button, the wheel, and it's green. So I don't know if that means power on or whatever, but the only recording function I see is it says record, top left corner. And then of course if I hit the display info, it'll disappear and stuff, but I got it on 16:9. I believe it's 16:9. And I've noticed that when you put the full APS-C, the video starts hurting, you know, like 3.2, 4.3. So I leave it at 16:9. That's the way most TVs and monitors are running now. On the bigger ones, you always see the black bars on the top and the bottom. Many people just view these videos on their cell phones. I like to look at it on the bigger picture, the quality of the video, quality of the sound, if there's any stuttering or juddering, any out of focus, any jello effect. And the way you can see that, especially on the ZV10, is when you park at McDonald's and you're idling. Now, I tried an experiment with 2 different tripods, and the higher the tripod, less jello effect. So it's cloudy today. We'll see if it rains. It didn't rain yesterday. Got close though. I mean, I had some rain last night, or not last night, but the night before. But it was very little. So everything's green. Mow the grass. And I have to cut some limbs down. I don't know if you're getting the jello effect now since I'm stationary in the car. But I know this did a great deal in car vlogging. It was just the overheating part. And I brought me the big external battery recharger with me, so I can recharge the battery in the wall locker. It won't take long. So the longest drive is going to work, because I stop off at McDonald's. Usually only takes me 15 minutes at the most if I go straight to work, or even go straight back home like I do at night. And I gotta pick up some groceries. Trying to decide if I'll be going to a funeral. Let's see what happens on that. Yeah, I talked to my father-in-law this past Saturday, and we're talking about how we hate grocery shopping with the prices and stuff. But anyhow, he was at the store and he had an epileptic seizure and his heart stopped. They couldn't revive him. I always say it's important to talk to your loved ones as much as possible, because things like this happen. You think they're in great shape, and that happens. Yeah, after my wife passed away, and that was awful. I was there, but I won't get into that. I mean, if I would have known what was going on, I could probably save their life, but she swallowed something, went to the sink, I think, for water, and she had a problem of falling down. Her legs were very weak. So I put her in rehab to get her legs strengthened so she was walking pretty good again. So I figured she just slipped and fell. Then I saw some blood and tried to revive her, called 911. Found out later that we were eating burritos at the dinner, and I just got up and turned on the TV, sat down in the living room, 10 feet away from her. And she got up, instead of going into me, she went to the sink, and then she lost consciousness. So burrito was stuck in her lung and she couldn't breathe. Nobody knew it at the time until the very end. That was about 5 years ago. Still hurts. I was married to her for 26 years. But after that incident, I had a better relationship with her real dad. So we talked just about every weekend after that. We talked about computers, how life was treating us. Talked about everything. But I'm going to miss the guy.
Thank you, Richard and McDonald's. Can I help you?
Can I have a large frappe mocha, please?
All right. Anything else today?
That's it, thank
All
you.
right. Go ahead and close the first window.
So the reason why I'm pulling up the window, besides privacy, is not let the warm, hot, muggy air in. Oh man, my hair's all messed up. I combed it. A little wild today. Must be the humidity. But I gotta go grocery shopping, but I can't buy a lot of stuff because I don't know if I'm gonna go to the funeral. I don't know if they're going to cremate him. He wasn't a religious guy.
You had 2 meal? Oh no, you had the mocha frappe.
Yes, ma'am. Do they work? On the,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. So it's looking good. I don't see any jello effect, but it's a good choice on the Better Crocker cookbook. I got that mat on. All right, thank you, Mark.
Yeah, I've had a blessed day.
You too.
Yes.
Bye. You have to avoid a little bird. Yeah, at least it's green light, so they won't park in front of me. Looking good. I don't see an overheating. Battery's good. What I'm thinking of, the reason why it might overheat, is the same thing with the R7, if it's constantly plugged in. Now, it's one thing if you have a dummy battery, all right? But if you're charging the USB battery, I was wondering if that was overheating the camera. So, one thing I like about this one is, yes, there is no EVF, so it can't be top heavy, but the lenses are bigger. So this is the S-Line 35mm f1.8. Let me do that. But I'm at f8 right now. It's on automatic settings. Shutter speed's at 125. No, I'm sorry, that's the ISO. 125, 140. The shutter speed's at 1/500. So the thing that I'm looking at is to see if I can conquer this overheating. So I got the R7 finally working. I'm thinking of picking up another lens, but I'm going to have to get the EF to RF adapter where you can use EFS lens and EF lens. Now I'm thinking of getting the 10 to 18, and that's the APS-C for the R7. So I think that's like a 16 to what is that, 18, 27, 28, yeah, 16 to 30, something like that. So anyhow, I'm going to end this video, and as always, you know what to do. Give me a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Right, if you have any questions, just write in the comments below. And as always, stay safe, keep smiling, and until next time, goodbye.